Hello children, welcome to our class. Today we are going to talk about our third unit. First lesson means a reading which was explaining about the great courage of our Indian king, how he faced, how he fought with a great man. We call him Alexander the Great. How he fought with him and how he attracted him with his kind-hearted nature and how he made him to be a good friend. We are going to talk about in the form of play, that is Puru the Brave. We are knowing that the persons Puru is a king of our India, and he is going to fight with a great man, emperor Alexander the Great, the king of Macedonia, who came to attack our North India, the king Puru the Brave. So before going to this class, let me remember the characters which will come in the play. Number one character is Alexander the Great, and he's the king of Macedonia. Let me write on the board, then you can easily understand that. Alexander the Great, and we will call him Alexander the Great, and Puru, our Indian king. Puru is our king from North India. So later 4 Greek generals, 4 Greek and 6 soldiers. So in every play, it is very important to know about the characters. So first character is Alexander the Great, the king of Macedonia. Number 2, Puru, the king of North India. And number 3, the characters 4 Greek generals will come into the play. And number 4, 6 soldiers will be involved in the play. And this is about the characters, and this is the play about Puru the Brave. We are going to talk. So let me start the lesson. The camp of Alexander on the banks of Zelam. So we can call this is a battle of Zelam. We can call this also Zelam. Alexander is sitting on a high chair, and his 4 generals are sitting on low chairs. 2 Greek soldiers are standing at the door. Alexander is having a talk with a general. So this is a beautiful play. We can perform on the stage also. One of our children also perform the same drama play in our school, and it is also available on YouTube. You can type it Puru the Brave drama by Siddharth students, and you can watch and enjoy how your brothers perform the drama in your YouTube. So this is the story. Before getting into the play, let me start that Alexander was sitting on a chair atop stage, and other generals were sitting in front of him, and they were talking about something very interesting and very important at the day, because they were at the bank of river Zelam. So they are at the bank of river Zelam, and they are going to talk and fight with a great man called Puru. So now they are discussing about the game plans, battle plans. So Alexander, the battle of Zelam will go down in the history of our country. First general, it will go down in the history of India too. Second general, it will go down in the history of the world. And third general saying that I have never fought such a battle before. Fourth general, I haven't either. Until the last moment, I could not believe that we would be able to defeat the army of Puru. Now what happened? The battle of Zelam has been finished. The Puru has been defeated. The Puru was defeated, and Alexander won the battle. And immediately Puru took Alexander take Puru as a lost king and made him to be in prison. So when he was in the prison, Alexander and the generals were talking all these things. What they were talking, and this is the greatest battle in my life. And he said that not only in your kingdom, Lord, it will be in all India will remember the battle of Zealand. Not only India, my Lord, some other general saying, third general saying that this is the record in the world. All the world will talk about the battle of Zealand. Then immediately another saying that not only that, my dear Lord, my dear King Alexander, even I was surprised. I never thought that we will defeat Puru, the great army of Puru, because till the end he was trying to win the battle. I was very, very shocked and surprised, because I never thought that we will win the battle of Zealand against the Indian king Puru. Alexander, yes, it has been a great battle, perhaps the greatest of my life. I must say, every Indian soldier fought like a tiger. See here, the great man, the great emperor, a man who won all the world, a man who roamed all over the world, and who is calling to be as the great man, and who called as Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great was saying the word about Indian soldiers. Every Indian soldier fought like a tiger in the battle. I have never seen any soldier when I won many battles, but I have never seen like Indian soldiers. They were like tigers in the battle. I have never seen such a great men in my life. The first general saying that they fought like devils, your majesty. You are saying they were tigers, but they are not tigers. They are like devils. Whomever they are finding, they are going to attack them without seeing anything. They are going on continuing. If they lost something, if they lost arm, they are fighting with another arm. If they lost the two arms, they are fighting with legs. They are trying their level best to win the battle. I have never seen such devil fighters in my life. So generals were shocked. Alexander was surprised about the greatness, about the bravery of Indian soldiers, and he's saying that they are tigers, and some other generals saying that they are devils. But the generals, Alexander, the Indians are good soldiers. They know how to fight. They fight better than our men. Alexander was saying, they are very, very better than us. They can fight better than us. They are very great soldiers and very brave men. And second general was saying that, but the generals aren't so good as ours. So what he was saying, general saying that maybe they are good soldiers, were very good, but the generals who are leading them, they are not well enough like us. They are not well talented like us. They are not well skilled like us. Soldiers were very good, but generals are not good like us, my dear King Majesty. If you mean that they aren't so brave as Greek generals, I don't agree with you, but they are not very skillful, your highness. When the general said that their generals were not good, Alexander again involved in saying that, are you saying that their generals are better than you? Sorry, their generals are not better than you. Then Alexander said, no. They are very, very better than us. They are very strong. They are very brave. They fought like anything. They fought like tigers. They are very, very better than us. Then general saying that, okay, my dear highness, I will accept, I will agree with you, but they are not well skillful than us. We have very, very modernized equipment, many weapons. We have many warfare ideology, but they have not well skilled persons. And he is saying that, Alexander, yes, I see what you mean, and I agree with you. Why? Because the Indian generals are still following old methods of warfare. Their battle plans are faulty, and they depended too much upon their elephants. But as fighters, they are wonderful. I have the highest respect for them. Yes, okay, general, what you are saying, I got the point. They are following the old warfare method. They are bringing, maybe if you saw any movies, we can find that first elephants will come, later horses, later soldiers. So it is old warfare method, but we have new technology, new different warfare methods. So for that only we won the battle. So Alexander accepted what a general had said, and he said that these soldiers were very great soldiers. They are very brave. I accept that, but they are not having a little skill in the war field because they are following the old warfare method. And third general was saying that I was amazed to see how Puru fought in the battle of Zealam, my dear Lord Alexander. I was very surprised to see Puru, how he fought in the battle of Zealam. You know, he was even injured. And fourth general was saying that he continued to fight even when others had left the field. I think he killed at least 100 of our men with his sword, and he injured more. He was badly injured himself. Now what happened, you know? And the generals were saying that, my dear king, I was surprised to see Puru because he is going on killing others. Many people, they decided, other soldiers thought that they are going to lose. Some people escaped from the battlefield. But Puru, going on killing, he killed more than 100 of our men and injured more than 100. So many of our men were killed by Puru, the king of India. And I was surprised. He was very severely injured. For that only, finally, he's saying that that's why we able to capture him. Finally, why we capture, you know, he was severely wounded, severely injured. For that only, he was collapsed, and finally we captured Puru, the king of North India. Alexander, he is a brave man and a great soldier. I wish he were one of my generals. And he's saying that, yes, he is a great man and a great soldier. I want this man as like my general. If he is my general, then I can win all the rest of the world. I can be called as more great in the world. I can conquer all the world again and again if Puru is one of my generals. He was saying that. Immediately another general coming in the middle saying that, my dear Lord, he is very proud man, your majesty. And general was saying that he is very proud, my dear majesty, my dear Alexander, he is very proud man. Alexander says, a soldier is not a soldier if he is not proud. I am not angry with him at all. He was not frightened by the news of my victories and refused to bow before me. He will be brought to your majesty soon. Let us see how he behaves. I am sure he will not behave like a coward. Now what happened? Alexander was saying that definitely he has to be my general. Why? Because I have conquered all the world. When I was coming to attack him, fight with him, he never resisted. He never bothered about me. He fought with me bravely. He thought, he knew that he going to lose, but he never stepped back. So I want him as a great man. And he's saying that, yes, he's a proud. A soldier is not a soldier if he was not proud. A soldier should be very proud because of his bravery, because of his kingdom, because of his rule. He has to be very proud. So I love him very much. And another general said that, oh my dear majesty, he is going to be here very soon. Let me see. He never behaves like a coward. He is a brave man. Definitely he will behave like a brave man. So let's see now. The brave Puru was coming into the presence of Alexander the Great. All soldiers enters and bows to Alexander. Sir Puru, he has been brought to the camp, has been put in chains. Yes, your majesty, go and remove the chains and bring him here. I don't want to see a brave man in chains. The soldier bows and goes out. Then immediately what Alexander was saying, you know, one soldier came and bows and saying that, Alexander, my dear majesty, Puru is in the camp. Let me bring here immediately. Then he asked one more question. Is he in chains? Yes, my dear majesty. Then go on. First remove his chains. He is a brave man. I want him to be very free. So immediately he went and he untied him. And Alexander waiting for the presence of the king of India, Northern King Puru. They should not put him chains. He is a king besides being a great soldier. Puru enters with 4 Greek soldiers following him. Alexander and the general stand up to greet him. Puru joins the palms of his hands and raises them to be his forehead to return to his greeting. Then when Puru coming towards the great Alexander, then immediately Alexander and the four generals stand up. They stood up and they giving respect and greeting them. Immediately Puru, as our Indian tradition, he joined his hands and just bowed on his forehead and saying that greeting. Then immediately all they said okay, and they're going to talk with a good talk with Puru, the great king of India, and the great Alexander going to talk now. How they are going to talk, let us see here. Alexander, you may go. Soldiers they went. Soldiers bowed down and got. Alexander to Puru, well, how are you, king? Puru said, my name is Puru. See how great he was. He was defeated, and in front of him he is a great man. In front of him he is a man who conquered the world. In front of him he is a great man. In front of him he is a great emperor. In front of him a man of victories. In front of him a man of conqueror. But Puru have no fear, and he's saying that Alexander asked, how are you, king? Then Puru said, my name is Puru. Then he made Alexander saying that, yeah, all right, are you sorry for my mistake you made? Puru, yeah, I made no mistake, sir. Then immediately Alexander asking, maybe are you getting what the mistake you committed in your life? What is the mistake? Puru said, no, I had no mistake. What is the mistake? Before coming to the war, the other king will send a message. We are going to attack you. Will you bow down or will you come for fight? Alexander sent a message, I came to attack you. Will you come to fight or will you bow down and you will give the kingdom and you will be like my slave? Then Puru said, no, I will fight. Then he's asking about the mistake what he committed. Finally he lost the battle, but Puru saying that I had no mistake. I did nothing mistake. So why have to worry about the mistake? And Alexander was surprised. Oh, didn't you reject my proposal? Puru, I did. I refused to be your vassal. And he's saying that, yes, I rejected because this is my kingdom. This is my kingdom. I am their king. Why I have to be a vassal under one's hand? How can I work? I can't, because I am the king. I have my own kingdom. I want to be act as a king, or I will die for my kingdom. I don't want to be under somebody. I don't want to be under someone's vassal. Then Alexander was surprised for the word of the great Puru's answers. Alexander, do you know that many kings have gladly agreed to be my vassals? Yeah, I know that. And I also know that none of them is Puru. What is cinematic dialogues? Where we can find these dialogues in movies only. Then Puru, Alexander saying that you have committed a mistake. Do you know mistake? No, I didn't mistake nothing. And why don't you reject my proposal to be my vassal? I don't want to be your vassal. And Alexander saying, many kings, all the world, when I went and I sent a message, Alexander is going to attack you. Then all the kings came and they bowed on their heads, says, no, we don't want to fight with you. I want to be your vassal. So they bowed down their heads and they agreed to be my vassal. But king said that, Puru said, Puru was not one of them. Puru was a great man. Now Alexander again surprising by the cinematic dialogues and wonderful dialogues by Puru, the great king of India. First general, he is indeed very proud man. Don't you realize that you are my prisoner? I do, but that doesn't make any difference to me. I am still the lawful king of my country. How shall I treat you as the king should treat another king? Now he's saying that, Alexander saying that, another general came in the middle saying, see Lord, see, this is for this only I said what I said in the beginning. He is very, very proud man, my dear majesty. You are asking, you are the Lord, you are the conqueror, you are the emperor, you are the man of victory. You are talking and how he was responding to your words. See the king. Then immediately he is saying that he is very, very proud man, my dear majesty. General was saying all this dialogue. Then Puru was said very, very clearly, and Alexander asked that, do you forget that you are my prisoner? I am the victory person. I got victory over you and you are my prisoner. And he said, of course, I was a prisoner. It doesn't make any sense because still I am a king to my country. I am a lawful king to my people. Even if I dies, I will die like a king. If I was a prisoner, I will be like a king because I am a king for my country. And he is asking Alexander, how shall I treat you? Simple, you are a king, I am also king. How a king treats another king. Then immediately Alexander said very beautiful words. Let's read that. Alexander, Puru, you are a brave man. I am pleased with you. I want to make friends with you. Will you be my friend to me? On one condition. So what is the condition? Alexander was surprised and he said, oh my dear Puru, you are a very, very brave man. You are a great man. I have seen you from the beginning of the battle till now. There is no feeling of cowardness. You are a brave man. You are such a great man and I want to be your friend. Will you be my friend, my dear Puru? Then see how Alexander has been changed his idea. He has seen the bravery of Puru, the Indian king's bravery. Then immediately Alexander, the great Alexander, who conquered the world, who is called as a conqueror, who is called a man of victories, who is called as emperor, the great, is asking Puru that, Puru, my dear Puru, will you be my friend? I have seen you from the beginning of the battle. You are such a brave man. Will you be my friend? Immediately Puru said, yes, I will be your friend. But there is one condition. What is the condition? Let's read. My kingdom should remain independent and you should treat me as your equal. Agreed. After a pause, I am proud of your friendship, my brother. I will do my best to be worthy of our friendship of Alexander the Great. Now Puru said one word, yes, one condition. What is the condition? Okay, I will be your friend, but one condition. My kingdom should remain like my kingdom and I am not your vassal. And I am a king. You should treat me as equal. You should not treat me as a vassal who is under you. This is my own kingdom. This should be independent, not like all. This is an independent kingdom. Then immediately Alexander said, yes, what you said, that is accepted. Agreed. Will you be my friend now? Then Alexander said, ask the question, now will you be my friend? Then Puru said, yes, I will be your friend and I will do my level best how a friend can do for other friend. Then the good relationship started between Alexander the Great and Puru, a great Indian king who got his kingdom back because of his bravery. Further told, we are calling the play as Puru the Brave. Puru the Brave. Now Puru the Brave. Now you know how the title came, Puru the Brave. So this is the end of the play. Now let me conclude the story by remembering all the things again and again. So battle has been started between Alexander and Puru. So battle has been started and Puru has lost the battle, and in the battle he fought like anything, and all the generals were discussing about the battle and the bravery of the kingdom, and all they were talking about, praising about Puru. Then Alexander said, yes, he is very brave man. I have never seen such a king who is fighting like a tiger in the battle. So the Indians were very brave men. Indians were very strong men. I want Puru to be one of my generals. Then other general said, he is very proud man. But Alexander said, yes, a soldier is not a man. A soldier is not a soldier if he was not proud. He was very proud. No problem. He was a great man. I want him to be my general. So later Puru came to the palace and he was talking to Alexander the Great, and Alexander asking Puru, my dear Puru, you are such a great man and I have never seen a man like you. Will you be my friend? So later a good relationship started. Both they accepted to be friends, and Alexander given the kingdom back to Puru and made us independent. And what made Puru to get his kingdom back? That was a question for you. What made Puru to get back his kingdom? What made Puru to get back his kingdom? Very simple answer. The title of the play, that is his bravery. His brave and his courageousness made Puru to get the kingdom back. Whenever he is talking, he never talked like a coward man. When he was fighting, he fought like a brave man. When he was as a prisoner, when he defeated, he behaved like a brave man. He never talked like a coward. So that change, that made Alexander the Great to attract towards Puru. And finally, Alexander came towards Puru and said, Puru, Puru, will you be my friend? Will you be my friend? So that is the end of this play. And my dear children, this is very, very interesting to us, showing that we always should maintain brave. So never lose your confidence, never lose your courage. Always maintain bravery. Bravery makes you high. So bravery makes to be a great person. So that is very, very important. So that is the end of the class, Puru the Brave, which made Puru to get the kingdom back. So that is, and the characters keep in your mind. Alexander the character, very important. We know Alexander the Great who conquered the world. An important character, Puru, and who got his kingdom back only because of his bravery. And the four generals, we will get some dialogues of four generals. Someone will say about Puru and the four generals, and 6 soldiers. They will come and they will just drop our Puru in the palace in front of Alexander, and they will go. So these are the characters what we are getting in the play, and this is the title, and this is the end of the play, Puru the Brave. So if you have any doubts regarding the Puru the Brave, we can discuss in the coming classes. If you have any doubts, we can comment in the below, then we'll come to conclude the classes. So thank you for watching. Have a great day, and don't forget to maintain brave. So that is the end of today's class. Maintain brave and fight like a brave King Puru. How Puru bravely fought for the kingdom. You should fight like him. So when the problems comes, when the situation is not with us, when the situations are opposite to us, when situations are against us, when the situations are being dominated, even he was defeated by Alexander the Great. He was being as a prisoner. He never lose his bravery. So that made Puru. So any situations, whatever situations you are going through, when you got depressed, when you are isolated, when you are depressed, when you are having many situations, many conditions, many restrictions, many obligations, many things which will suppress you, which will depress you, but never lose courage, because courage will give you victory. What made Puru to get victory over the kingdom, even if when he lost the kingdom, but he got back only because of his bravery. So my dear children, in this class we got a good point what we should possess in our lives to lead success. Yes or no? Puru, how he got? Only because of his brave. So if you continue bravery, if you have brave in your mind, if you have bravery in your minds, definitely success will be in your hands. So that was a beautiful play. If you have any doubts regarding, if you want to enjoy this play, you can get the same play. Go to YouTube and type the same title, Puru the Brave. Type the same thing, Puru the Brave in YouTube. Same with the title, Puru the Brave by Siddharth Students. By Siddharth, our school name, Siddharth Students. There our students has been performed beautifully. The dialogues, what is in the play, exactly same. They talked in their own ways. How the king will talk, how Alexander will talk, how Puru will talk, and at the same time how the generals will talk in the middle. So everything was beautifully played by your brothers, your seniors. They have performed that. So everything you can watch clearly. If you want that, you just go to YouTube and type Puru the Brave by Siddharth Students, and you will get everything in the YouTube. Not only that, if you have any doubts regarding that, you can please comment us. We will come to know. So thank you for watching. This is the end of today's class. Meet you in the next class. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Meet you in the next class. Bye bye.